just don't know.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Okay, so what have you got?
Me?
Yeah. Have you hit anything yet? Let's hear it.
Ping, droba, Inglewarp, carcinoma. That's as far as I got.
I like the...
Yeah. Kind of onomatopoeia.
I don't know. Feels to me like it needs some punching up.
You can always add a few jokes later on. You gotta get the through line first.
But do you think it's Hamlet?
Don't ask me. I'm a chimp.
They could have given us a clue or something.
Yeah, or a story conference.
But that defeats the whole purpose of the experiment.
Oh, I know. 3 monkeys typing into infinity will sooner or later produce Hamlet.
Right.
Completely by chance.
And Dr. David Rosenbaum in the booth is going to prove it.
But what is Hamlet?
I don't know.
What is Hamlet?
I don't know.
You know, this is really stupid.
Have you got something better to do in this cage? The faster we produce the goddamn thing, the sooner we get out.
Sort of a publisher perish with a twist.
Well, what do we owe this Rosenbaum, a man who stands outside of those bars and points and tells everyone, well, that one's Milton, that one's Swift, and that one's Kafka, just to get a laugh?
What's Kafka anyway? Why am I Kafka?
Search me.
What's a Kafka?
All of his four-eyed friends sure think it's a stitch.
And how are we supposed to write Hamlet if we don't even know what it is?
Okay, so it's not going to be that simple.
Yeah, and this from a guy who's supposed to be smart. This from a guy at Columbia University.
The way I see it, there's a province that oversees our pages. Rough draft them how we may.
Well, how are you doing, Mel? What have you got?
Let's see. Of man's first disobedience, in the fruit of that forbidden tree whose mortal taste brought death into the...
That's good. It's got rhythm. It really sings.
But is it Shakespeare?
Who cares? He's got a real voice there.
Does Dr. Rosenbaum care about voice? Does he actually care about anybody's individual creativity?
Let's look at this from Rosenbaum's point of view for a minute.
No! He brings us in here to produce copy, and then all he wants is a clean draft of somebody else's stuff. We're getting paid peanuts here to be somebody's hack.
Writing's a mug's game anyway, Swifty.
Well, it hath made me mad.
Why not just buckle down and get it over with? Set up a schedule for yourself. Type in the morning for a few hours when you're fresh, and take a break. Let the old juices flow. Do a few more hours in the afternoon, then retire. For a shot of papaya and some masturbation. What's the big deal?
You know, if this Rosenbaum were worth anything, we'd be typing on word processors instead of these antiques. He's lucky he could find 3 that could type this well. And then he goes and treats us like those misfits at the Bronx Zoo. I mean, a tire swing? What does he take us for?
I like the tire swing. I think it's a very nice touch.
Well, I can't work under these conditions. No wonder I'm producing such garbage.
Well, how about you, Milton? What have you got?
What, this?
Yeah, read us the rest of it.
Blah, blah, blah. Whose mortal taste brought death into the blamagam. Bed sucks, knock worse, Tinkerbell. What do you think?
Blamagam is good.
I don't know.
What's the matter? Is it the tone? I knew it was kind of a stretch for me.
I'm just not sure that it has the same expressive intensity and pungent lyricism as the first part.
Well, of course it needs rewriting. It's a rough draft. What doesn't? Lights on!
This bit!
Are they watching?
What?
Are they watching?
I don't know. I can't see. I've got my paws over my eyes.
What?
Why did they videotape our bowel movements?
What?
Lights off.
Okay, Franz, so how does yours go?
Well, K.
What is that? Postmodernism?
20 lines of that.
Well, at least it'll fuck up his data.
20 lines of that, and I went dry. I got blocked. I felt like I was repeating myself.
But is it Hamlet?
I don't know what I'm doing here in the first place. I'm not a writer, I'm a monkey. I'm supposed to be swinging on the branches and digging up ants, not sitting under these fluorescent lights 10 hours a day.
It sure is a long way home to the sweet gardens of Africa, where lawns and level dawns, and the flocks grazing the tender herbs sweetly interposed.
Paradise, wasn't it?
Lost.
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 I'm trying to deal with something in this new piece here, but it's all still pretty close to the bone.
You know, just because they think that they can keep us locked up in this cage, they think they're more powerful than we are.
They are more powerful than we are.
And just because they think that they control the means of production, they can suppress the workers?
Things are how they are, Swifty. What do you want to do?
Hey, how come you're always so goddamn ready to justify the ways of Rosenbaum to the apes?
Do you have a key to that door?
No.
Do you have an independent food source?
No.
So call me a collaborator if I happen to be a professional. If Rosenbaum wins Hamlet, I'll give it a shot. Just remember, we're not astrophysicists. We're not brain surgeons. We're chimps. For apes in captivity, this isn't a bad gig.
Yeah, well, what's really frightening is if we stick around this cage long enough, we're gonna evolve into Rosenbaum.
Evolve into Rosenbaum.
Brush up your Darwin, baby. We're more than kin and less than kind.
Anybody got a smoke?
I'm all out.
Don't look at me. I'm not gonna satisfy those voyeurs with the old smoking chimp act. No, thank you.
Don't be a sap, Swifty. You gotta use them. Use the system.
What do you mean?
Watch me while I get my antic disposition on. See? Galois, too. My fave.
They should have thrown in a Cupid doll for that performance.
You got results, didn't you?
Sure, you do your bonzo routine and get a Galois out of it. Last week I totaled a typewriter and got a whole carton of Marlboros.
The problem was, you didn't smoke them. You just took a crap on
Well,
them.
it was a political statement.
Well, you made your statement, and I got my smoke. All's well that ends well, right?
It's the only way we're going to be watching.
Huh?
Well, we perform, we break typewriters, we type another page, and the cigarette appears. At least it's a sign that somebody out there is paying attention.
Our resident philosopher.
But what if one of us actually does write Hamlet? I mean, here we are set down to prove the inadvertent virtues of randomness, and for something we wouldn't even recognize if it passed through our own hands. But what if one of us actually does it?
Will we be released?
Will they give us the key to the city and a ticker tape parade?
Or will they move us on to Ulysses?
But
Why did they have to pick Hamlet in the first place? What's Hamlet to them or they to Hamlet that we should care? Oh boy, there's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of times oppressor? The proud man's contumely, the pains
Hey,
that despise and love, the law's delay.
Relax, will you?
have a banana.
You know, I wish I could get that Rosenbaum in here and see how he does at producing Hamlet. That's it.
What?
That's it. Forget about random Hamlet crap. What about revenge?
Revenge on Rosenbaum?
Sure, who else? Hasn't he bereft us of our homes and family, stepped in between us and our expectations?
But how would we do it?
Easy. We lure him in here to look at our typewriters, test them out like something's wrong. But we poison the typewriter keys.
Oh, Jesus.
Sure, some juice of cursed Hebna spread liberally over the typewriter keys ought to work like a charm.
Great.
And if that doesn't work, we invent him the tire swing and invite him for a ride. Plus, I challenge him to a duel.
Brilliant.
Can't you see it? In the midst of battle, I casually graze my rapier across the typewriter keys. A hit! A palpable hit. And for reserve, we'll lay by some venomous distilment. We'll put the pellet with the poison in the vessel with the pencil.
Listen, I gotta get back to work. The man's gonna want his pages.
It's not a bad idea, but
What's the matter with you guys? I'm on to something here.
I think it's hopeless with
But this is the goods.
Where was I? Bed socks, knock worse, Tinkerbell.
the readiness is all, I guess.
Damn straight. Just let me know when the K button gives out, honey.
Okay, you two serfs go back to typing. I'll do the thinking around here. Swifty, revenge.
Bed socks, Stuppelspans, hemorrhoid. That's good. That is good. Stuppelspans.
Elsinore Castle, Denmark.
Hemorrhoid.
Enter Bernardo and Francisco.
Pomegranate.
Bernardo says, "Who's there?"
Bazooka.
Stop.
So I'm no better than the animals sitting in their cages in the zoo, man. 'Cause compared to the flowers and the birds and the trees, I am an ape man. I think I'm so educated and I'm so civilized, 'cause I'm a strict vegetarian. But with the overpopulation and inflation and starvation and the crazy politicians, I don't feel safe in this world no more. I don't wanna die in a nuclear war. I wanna sail away to a distant shore and make like an ape man. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, no, I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man, I'm a voodoo man, no, I'm an ape man. 'Cause compared to the sun that sits in the sky, compared to the clouds that say roll by, compared to the bugs
I may go back to
I am an ape man.
with intensity of just
Okay, freeze.
In man's evolution, he's created the city and the motor traffic rumble.
Still spinning, man. It's all good.
Taking off my clothes, I'm living in the jungle. That's the only time that I feel at ease, is swinging up and down in a coconut tree. Oh, what a life of luxury.
I'm Sonny.
I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, no, I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man, I'm a voodoo man, no, I'm an ape man. I look out the window, but I can't see the sky. The air pollution is a fucking up my eyes. I wanna get out of this city alive and make like an ape man. La 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 la. Come on and love me. My ape
Can I
man,
just let this roach?
and we've been so happy in my ape man world. I'll be your Tarzan, you'll be my Jane. I'll keep you warm and you'll keep me sane. Sit in the trees and eat bananas all day, just like an ape man. I'm an ape man, I'm an ape man, no, I'm an ape man. I'm a King Kong man, I'm a voodoo man, no, I'm an ape man. I don't feel safe in this world no more. I don't wanna die in a nuclear war. I wanna sail